Hi, Jackie here for today's power yoga. All you need is your yoga block, yoga strap, your mat, yourself. Let's get going. All right, start sitting down. We are actually going to lay down, so grab behind those knees, roll all the way down. Go ahead and pull those knees into your chest, and we're going to do some small knee circles. Opening up those hips, opening up the knees, and then bringing them in together. Good. Keep opening and closing. And if you're moving in one direction, we're going to go ahead and reverse the direction of those knee circles. We're going to be doing a lot today. It's going to be a lot of fun. Can't wait to hear how you like this power yoga. Excellent. Pull those knees into your chest. Give them a big hug. And go ahead and open your arms out to a T. And we're going to just drop our knees gently over to the right. Inhale as you bring them up to the center. And exhale as you drop them to the left. Good. Inhale, bring them up to the center. Drop them back over to the right. Up to the center. And over to the left. Good. Do that again. Just rocking them side to side. And the next time we're going to bring them up, and let's go ahead and hold it onto one direction. Now if you want to increase the intensity of the stretch, you can extend that leg that's up on the top, gently pulling that leg down towards you. You just want to make sure both shoulders stay on the ground. Listening to your body, seeing what you need for this stretch. Making sure you're breathing throughout. Let's go ahead and release it. Bring your knees up to the center and slowly drop them over to the other side. And if both shoulders are on the mat, then go ahead and extend that leg that's on top. Getting a nice, good stretch in that lower back, your glutes, just kind of all over really. Feeling so good. Y'all, this is week 4. We're so incredible. Good, let's go ahead and release that stretch, bringing your knees back to the center. And hold behind those knees, and we're gonna gently rock it forward and back, massaging the lower back and the spine onto the mat. And eventually we are rocking it all the way up to a sitting position. And let's take it to all fours. We're gonna do some cat and cow stretches. So you're here on all fours. Inhale as you arch your back, looking up to the ceiling. And exhale as you contract your abdominals, rounding your upper back, looking down at your belly button. Good. Inhale as you look up to the ceiling. And exhale as you look down towards your belly button. Now you go ahead and move with your breath, making sure you're breathing in through the nose and out through the nose. That's the yogic way of breathing. Now if you want to add some movement to this cat and cow, go ahead and slowly start moving in some circles. They can be as big or as little as you like, whatever feels good to your body. And go ahead and reverse the direction of those circles if you're moving around. Good. Let's go ahead and bring it back to the center. We're going to go ahead and take it back to your very first child's pose. Now this child's pose, you can come to this posture anytime during the practice. This is a little bit higher intensity, so you come here whenever you need a break. Child's pose is your pause button, and this is good for you whenever you need it. Let's go ahead and bring it back up to all fours, tuck your toes under, and let's press it back into our very first down dog. We're gonna walk the dog. Think about pressing one heel down to the mat while the other one comes up on the toes. Good, shake your head, yes. Shake your head, no. Excellent. From here, let's go ahead and press both heels down. Come up on to your tippy toes, down to your heels, up onto your tippy toes, down to your heels. Let's do 5. Pressing the heels down, up on your tippy toes, heels down. 3 more. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Hold it here. And now we're going to bend the knees, dropping the knees down towards the mat. You can hover, or if hovering's too much, tap them on the mat. And then press back into a down dog. So you hover or tap the knees down, and then you press back into your down dog. Let's do this for 5 times. Here we go. It's bend and down dog. 4 more, and you move to your own breath. 3, 2, and last one. Press your heels down into that down dog. Now I want you to slowly walk your feet up towards your hands. And if your hands don't touch the mat, grab your blocks, grab whatever you need to, but I want you to just gently hold forward. I don't want your hands to be hanging on the ground, so they're either on your shins, your quads, wherever is comfortable for you. And if you want to, you can grasp opposite elbows and gently rock side to side. Just really opening up that lower back, your hamstrings, and doing what feels good for your body. Go ahead and release those hands. Tuck your chin to your chest and slowly roll it up to a standing position. All right, we are going to start and do a couple sun salutation A. Oh, before we do that, we're going to set an intention. Hands together, prayer, heart center. And let's think of something that you want to bring into your life, something big, something beautiful, love, joy, kindness, generosity. And this is what you can come back to at any point in time. So standing at Tadasana, inhale, bring the arms up to the ceiling, reach up to your goals. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, look halfway up. Exhale, you're going to step or jump your feet back to a high plank. Let's go ahead and lower all the way down to the mat. And we're going to come up to do our very first cobra. Remember, you can always do your cobra like this. Tuck your toes under and go into your down dog. Good. On the next exhale, we're going to step, jump, or hop your feet to the top of the mat. Inhale, look halfway up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, raise all the way up. Exhale, Tadasana. Let's do that again. Inhale, arms come up towards your goals. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, look halfway up. Exhale, step or jump your feet back to that high plank. This time we're gonna lower down to a low plank. If you want to, you go all the way to the mat. And then come up to your up dog or cobra, whatever you want to do. And then exhale, push it back into your down dog here. Think about pressing those heels down in towards the mat, keeping your weight evenly distributed throughout your palms. On your next exhale, you're going to step or hop your feet to the top of the mat. Inhale, look halfway up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, stand all the way up. Exhale, Tadasana. Inhale, arms come all the way up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, look halfway up. Exhale, step or jump back, lower down, vinyasa. Meeting in downward facing dog. On the next exhale, you're going to step or hop your feet to the top of the mat. Inhale, look halfway up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, stand up. Exhale, Tadasana. Inhale, arms come all the way up to the ceiling. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, look halfway up. Exhale, step or jump back, vinyasa. meeting in downward facing dog. On your next exhale, you're going to bend your knees and step or jump your feet to the top of the mat. Inhale, look halfway up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, stand all the way up. Exhale, Tadasana. Now we're going to do something a little bit different, so listen carefully. All right, sun salutation B-ish. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, look halfway up. Exhale, step or jump back, lower down, Vinyasa. Meet in downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg lifts up to the ceiling. Exhale, step it through, warrior one. That back foot rotates down so your feet are perpendicular. On the next exhale, you're going to open up into a warrior two. Now this is where we're going to rotate, and you're going to change your warrior two to the back of the mat. Your feet rotate. So now you're looking at the back of the mat in warrior two. On your next inhale, bring your arms up to warrior one, facing the back of the mat. And then you're going to exhale, fold forward, step that left leg back, lower down, Vinyasa. And meet in downward facing dog. All right, so we're going to inhale, raise the right leg up. Exhale, step it through, warrior one. Exhale, open it up, warrior two. And now you're going to pivot to the top of the mat and over to warrior two at the top of the mat. Inhale, bring it up to warrior one. And now you're going to exhale, fold forward, and step that left leg back, lower down, Vinyasa. Meet in downward facing dog. Hold here for a breath or two. Breathing in through the nose and out through the nose. On the next exhale, bend the knees, step or hop your feet to the top of the mat. Inhale, look halfway up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, Tadasana. We're going to do that again, but change it just slightly. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, look halfway up. Exhale, step or jump back, Vinyasa. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. This time, listen carefully. Inhale, left leg lifts up. Bring it into warrior one. Exhale, open it up, warrior two. Now we're going to pivot that warrior facing to the back of the mat, warrior two. Inhale, bring it up, warrior one. Exhale, you're going to fold forward, stepping that right leg back, lower down, Vinyasa. Meeting in downward facing dog. Good, and now we're going to inhale, lift that left leg up, bring it through, warrior one. Exhale, open it up, warrior two. On the next exhale, you're going to pivot, take it to warrior two, facing the top of the mat. Inhale, bring it up, warrior one, facing the top of the mat. Exhale, fold forward. Step that right leg back, Vinyasa. So you guys did it. That was kind of fun, right? Holding here for a breath or two. Inhaling through the nose. Exhaling through the nose. On the next exhale, you're going to step or hop your feet to the top of the mat. Inhale, look halfway up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, Tadasana. All right, now we're going to change it up a little bit more. This is going to be fun. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, look halfway up. Exhale, step or hop back, Vinyasa. Meeting in downward facing dog. Inhale, lift the right leg up, step it through, warrior one. Exhale, open up, warrior two. On the next exhale, you're going to take it to a side angle pose. So that elbow, the right elbow is on the right knee. Your drishti, your gaze is looking up towards the left hand up at the ceiling. On your next inhale, you're going to raise it up to a high lunge. Arms are reaching up towards those goals. You should really be feeling it in your right quadricep. And from here, bring your hands to prayer heart center. Putting your weight on that front right leg, you're going to step into a warrior 3. And we're going to hold this for several breaths. If you need to adjust, if you fall out of it, you come right back into it. And when you're ready, go ahead and bring your hands down towards the ground. If you need your blocks, grab your blocks, and the blocks can either be low on the ground or you can bring them higher on the ground, because now we're standing in a standing split. So that left leg, try and reach it up towards the ceiling. And you can hold it here, stay here the entire time, or if you want to try, you can practice kicking it up into your handstand. This really takes a lot of core strength, shoulder strength, arm strength, but you're going to hop it here. This is a really good practice. Even if you can get a couple little hops in there, try it. A few more. Good. And from here, we're going to bring it back into your high lunge. Excellent. That leg should be on fire. Exhale, lower down vinyasa. Remember, going into that child's pose, always an option. Meeting in down dog. Now we get to do the same thing on the other leg. Inhale, left leg up to the ceiling. Exhale, step it through. Warrior 1. Exhale, open up. Warrior 2. And now drop that left arm down towards on your left quad. Open it up to your side angle. Really think about getting that nice side body stretch. Feels oh so amazing. Breathing into this posture. And then we're going to bring it into that high lunge. You really are feeling it in that standing leg. Reaching up towards your goals. And now you're going to start thinking about keeping your weight in that left front leg. Bring your hands to prayer heart center, shifting the weight to the top leg and bring it into your warrior 3. If you need to hold on to something here, that's perfectly fine. Think about keeping your hips square to the floor. Excellent job, ladies. Go ahead and drop it down. You're going to go into that standing split. Now, if you use those blocks before, you're going to do the same thing here. But if you're using the blocks, I don't want you doing the handstand hops. But if you want to try these hops, go ahead and do that. We're going to jump about 10 times. Do what you can. Again, this is your workout. You take it to your intensity, and knowing you can always come back to this practice another time once you're feeling a little bit better. It's totally up to you. Good. All right. Now we're holding that standing split. We're going to bring it back into that high lunge. Fire, fire, fire in those quads. And now, next exhale, you're going to fold forward. In a minute, here we go, there we go. Fold forward, step that leg back, lower down, and now it's vinyasa. Meeting in that downward facing dog. If you need to drop it down to a child's pose, go right ahead. You can hold that child's pose or stretch it out in a downward facing dog. You listen to your body. Breathing in through the nose and out through the nose. On the next exhale, you're going to bend the knees, step it forward. Inhale, look halfway up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, Tadasana. From here, we're going to fold forward. Inhale, look halfway up. Exhale, step or hop back. Lower down, vinyasa. Inhale, upward facing dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg up to the ceiling. Exhale, step it through, warrior one. Exhale, open it up, warrior two. Exhale, reverse the warrior. Getting a nice side body stretch here. Really lifting up and over and looking up to that right hand. And now extend that right leg and we're going to take it into triangle pose. So you lean over to the side. Now if you need to use your yoga block, grab the block, adjust it to the height that works best for you. And if you don't need the yoga block, go ahead and grab that yogi toe hold, holding here in triangle pose for a couple breaths and another nice side body stretch. And we're going to inhale, bringing it up to a high lunge. That back foot pivots up. And from here, we're going to do a reverse warrior two. So that right arm drops to the back. This is a little bit hard on the balance, but you got this. Drop that right hand down to that left leg and look up and over, looking up towards your left hand. This is called reverse, reverse. Getting a nice stretch literally all throughout your body. From here, drop your left hand to the mat on the outside of your foot. Grab your yoga block if you need it or not. You listen to your body. And then your right arm is going to shoot up towards the ceiling and you're going to look up towards that right hand and think about bringing that right arm back behind the midline of your body, getting a really nice stretch. Good, now drop that right hand down, step the right foot back, vinyasa, lowering down into the cobra or upward facing dog, exhaling into your downward facing dog. Now we get to do the same thing on the left leg. Left leg reaches up, step it through, warrior one. Exhale, open up, warrior two. Exhale, reverse the warrior, getting a nice side body stretch. Really loving that stretch, looking up towards that left hand. Excellent, extend the left leg, and now we're gonna do the triangle pose. If you use the yoga block on the other side, you're gonna do the same thing here. You always grab that yoga block, adjusting it to the height that works with your mobility. We're gonna hold this triangle posture for a couple breaths. Breathing and looking up towards that right hand. Good. And now we're going to bring it into the high lunge, pivoting the back foot, heel comes up, reaching up towards those goals. And then get ready, we're going to drop that left arm behind the body, reverse warrior two. And now that left hand, remember, we're gonna drop the left hand down towards that right hamstring, reaching the right arm up, and you're looking up and over. If you're feeling a little wobbly here, take your feet a little bit wider than hip width apart. So they might have to come further apart. And on the next exhale, bring that right hand down on the outside of the foot, using the block if you need it. Left arm reaches up towards the ceiling. And think about twisting that arm back behind the midline of your body. Feels oh so amazing. Good. Next exhale, go ahead and bring that left arm down to the mat, step the left leg back, lower down, vinyasa, meet in downward facing dog. And go ahead and exhale, step or hop the feet to the top of the mat. Inhale, look halfway up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, chair pose. And we're going to do Tadasana. We're going to do it again. Here we go. Inhale, chair pose. We're going to speed it up a little bit. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, look halfway up. Exhale, step or hop back, lower down, vinyasa. We're going to be moving pretty much with every breath. Inhale, right leg up to the ceiling. Exhale, step it through, reach up, warrior one. Exhale, open it up, warrior two. Exhale, reverse the warrior. On the next exhale, extend that right leg, take it into your triangle, grabbing your yoga block if you need it. Go ahead, on the next inhale, you're going to bring it up into your high lunge. And then on the next exhale, you're going to drop your right arm back behind you, reverse warrior two. Exhale, reverse, reverse. Drop that left arm down to the mat, right arm reaches up, looking back behind. Now bring it back, vinyasa. Oh, so good, ladies. Good, here we go, down dog, left leg, inhale, raise it up. Exhale, step it through, warrior one. Exhale, open up, warrior two. Exhale, reverse the warrior. Exhale, extend that left leg, take it into a triangle pose. On the next inhale, we're going to bring it up into a high lunge. On the next exhale, we're going to do a reverse warrior two. Left arm back to the back, reverse, reverse. Left arm drops down to the right hamstring. And now drop that right hand down by the foot, extending the left arm up to the ceiling. Bring it down to the floor, step it back, vinyasa. Meeting in downward facing dog. Taking a nice cleansing breaths in. Exhale, go ahead and step or hop it to the top of the mat. Inhale, look halfway up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, chair pose, and we're gonna go right into it. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, look halfway up. Exhale, step or hop back. Lower down, vinyasa. Meeting in downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg up to the ceiling. Exhale, step that foot through, warrior one. Exhale, open it up, warrior two. Exhale, reverse the warrior. Exhale, extend that right leg and now lower it down to triangle pose. On the next inhale, raise it up, high lunge. Exhale, drop that right arm behind you. Exhale, reverse, reverse. Exhale, bring that left arm down to the mat. Extend that right leg arm up to the ceiling. Twist it. Exhale, bring the right arm back. Step it back. Vinyasa. Good. Down dog. Inhale, left leg up towards the sky. Exhale, step it through. Warrior one. Exhale, open up. Warrior two. Exhale, reverse the warrior. Exhale, extend that left leg, take it into triangle pose. On your next inhale, you're going to bring it up into a high lunge. On the next exhale, left arm drops back behind you, reverse warrior two. Next exhale, reverse, reverse, left arm down to that right hamstring. And now on the next exhale, right arm down, left arm up. On the next exhale, left arm down, step that left leg back, vinyasa. Ladies, you're crushing it. Meeting in downward facing dog. So amazing. If you need to take it to that child's pose, do you. Or if you want to stretch it out in the down dog, do that. Excellent, excellent job. Breathing in through the nose and out through the nose. On the next exhale, you're going to step or hop your feet to the top of the mat. Inhale, look halfway up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, Tadasana. All right, now we are going to do some yogi squats. So you take your feet a little bit wider than hip width apart, toes are out, and you're going to bend down. So you bend to however is comfortable for you, but your goal is to get all the way down. So if this is where you are, this is where you are. It totally doesn't matter. But again, the goal is trying to sink your tushy down towards the floor. And if you need to, you can kind of rock it side to side, loosening up those hips a little bit, just doing what feels good to your hips. And when you're down in this yogi squat, think about pressing your elbows out to your knees. And we're gonna do these squats. So we're gonna stand up and then we're gonna squat down. Are you ready? We're gonna do this 10 times. Good, so stand up, lower down. Now, if this is too fast for you, go at your own pace. You don't have to keep up with me, but we're shooting to do 10 of these. Here we go. Here's 5 more. You're going down and all the way up. Good. Here's 4 more. You got this. Again, moving to your own level. 2 more. And last one. You did it. Yay, yay, yay. Feels oh so good. Go ahead and do a standing forward fold. Tuck your chin to your chest. And let's go ahead and roll it all the way up to a standing position. Awesome. We're just going to do a vinyasa. We're going to sit down. We're going to do some seated postures. So inhale, arms come up to the ceiling, reaching for the goals. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, look halfway up. Exhale, step or hop back, lower down, vinyasa. Meeting in downward facing dog. Now this is your optional vinyasa, knowing you don't have to do it. You can just come down, sit down on the mat. Totally up to you. You can just hang out right there. Or grab the yoga blocks if you want to take it up a little notch. And you're going to slowly walk those feet in between, extending your legs out in front, lowering down. If you want to take it up another level, you're actually going to add a hop in there. So you're going to hop through, extending your legs, sitting down. You want to try it without the blocks? Try it without the blocks, but you can try it by just walking those feet through or hopping forward. You decide what works for you. So let's all do it together. Wherever you are, do what you want to do. Jumping through to a seated position, meeting on the floor. Now from here, we are going to grab your yoga strap if you're feeling a little bit tighter. Left leg is going to stay extended out in front. Right leg, you're going to bring it into half lotus. If this feels too much on your knee, take it, just keep your foot on the ground. Or you can also sit on that yoga block too to lift up a little bit. You listen to you. The arm, you're going to use your right hand, grab it behind your body. You're going to grab your right toe and then you'll fold forward. If you're like, Jackie, what are you talking about? This is way too crazy. Grab your yoga strap. Go ahead and wrap that strap around your foot, putting the foot into the crux of your hip, and then grab that right arm, wrapping it around, grabbing the yoga strap, and you can literally like pull your hand closer to your foot and maybe even grab your toe using that yoga strap and then folding forward. Totally your call. You decide how you're going to do this. Again, if that's too much, you're just going to have your left foot on the ground. It's not going to be in the half lotus position. So do what you want to do. I'm going to be in the half lotus and arm is wrapped around, doing the bind, folding forward, and hold right here. Now, as you hold this posture, you're breathing. You're oxygenating those muscles because you can feel really tight. If you're anything like me, I'm feeling tight. And as I breathe, I'm breathing oxygen to my body. Good, let's go ahead and release it. Come up. Now, we're going to do that vinyasa. Or if you want to, just switch sides. We're going to do the same thing on the other side. But here's how you do the vinyasa with the yoga blocks. You can just lift up, taking your feet, walking them back, going down into your vinyasa, meeting in down dog, jumping through to a seated position. You got this part. You know what you're doing, right? So if you want to use the blocks, do the blocks. If you don't, you can do it without the blocks. Lifting your high knee up, shooting your feet back, lowering down, vinyasa, meeting in down dog, and then jump through to a seated position. Boom. So you decide which way you want to do it. Oh, we're staying right here. All right, so the left leg is in half lotus. Left arm reaches around your back to grab your left toes. Right arm lifts up, holds down. Again, if you can't get that bind, use your yoga strap or a towel. Put that yoga strap around your ankle or around your foot, and then you're going to grab the yoga strap with your left hand and fold forward. You use the strap or not. If you can't get into that half lotus, the left leg stays on the ground. And again, you can use the yoga block sitting on the yoga block. You do what's best for you. So you decide the way you're going to take this posture should match the other side. I am going to have my leg in half lotus with the bind. Right arm reaches up, and I exhale as I fold forward, getting a nice, beautiful stretch in the back of my leg, in my calf, my lower back, and also my shoulders. Feels so amazing. Breathing through this posture, ladies. Oxygenating those muscles. Feels so good. Let's go ahead and release it. And from here, optional vinyasa. You can either stay seated here or go ahead and jump through. There we go. Meeting in down dog. And go ahead and exhale. Jump it through to a seated position. Voila. All right, from here, I want you to sit with your legs crossed. I like to sit in half lotus. It's just comfortable to me, but you sit however you want to sit. And if you need that yoga block to elevate your hips, grab the yoga blocks. You can even do this sitting on a chair. Listen to your body. So what we're going to do is we're going to do just a seated twist. We're going to inhale, bringing our arms up to the ceiling. Exhale, go ahead and drop the left arm to the right knee and look over the right shoulder. Good. Really think about looking as far as back as you can. All right, inhale, arms come up. Exhale, drop your right arm to your left knee, and left arm goes behind your back, and you're looking over the left shoulder. Getting a nice deep stretch, and every time you exhale, can you twist a little bit further back? If you can, do it. If you cannot, don't do it, girl. Inhale, arms come up. Exhale, lower arm down. And now you can do another seated vinyasa, or just stay seated. You do not have to do this vinyasa. This is your yoga practice. You're doing what's good for you. All right, you're going to come down to all fours. Now we're going to go into a camel pose. This is another option instead of a back bend. So you can have your feet flat on the ground or come up onto your toes. From here, you can go ahead and grab your hands and put them on the small of your back. And from here, pushing your pelvis forward, dropping your head back, opening the heart. This is how you're going to be doing that camel posture. If you have it in you, you can grab your ankles with your hands, and we're gonna hold this for about 5 breaths. So your hands are either on your lower back or they can be on your feet. Listening to your body. Good, let's go ahead and bring your hands back to your lower back. Squeeze the glutes to bring it up, and we're gonna take it into a child's pose. Holding here. Let's go ahead and bring our hands down by our feet, relaxing those shoulders. Good. Now go ahead and come back up onto your knees, and we're going to do one more of these camel poses. Again, feet are flat on the mat, or you can bring your toes up, reach back for your heels, or the hands can be on your lower back. It's totally up to you. So do what feels good to you. Reaching back, think about squeezing your pelvis forward, dropping your shoulders back, opening your heart, dropping your head back, and breathing. Receiving all that beautiful energy. Feels oh so good. Hands to the lower back, squeeze the glutes, bring it up, and let's take it into that child's pose again. Pressing down, releasing the lower back, a good counter stretch. Bring your hands down towards your feet. Very good, nice and relaxed. Breathing here, loving every minute of it. Excellent job. Okay, if you've got one more vinyasa in you, this is where you do it. If not, go ahead and get into Savasana. We are finishing up Savasana, ladies. Extend your legs to either corner of the mat. Open up the palms of your hands. Palms are up, receiving that energy. From here, you're thanking your body. You're thanking yourself for showing up today. You are amazing. And from here, we're going to do 1 minute of complete silence. You can go ahead and start wiggling your fingers, your toes, circling your ankles, your wrists, extending your arms and legs to opposite ends of the mat if that feels good. And when you're ready, roll it over to a fetal position, either side, it doesn't matter. And when you're ready, you're going to slowly sit up in a comfortable position. Again, you could be on a chair, on your yoga block, sitting comfortably. I want you to turn your palms so they're facing up. Again, you're receiving that energy. You're receiving all the energy from all the ladies practicing today. Thank you so much for showing up for yourself. You are so incredible and you are so strong. You are so capable of doing anything you set your mind to. Bring your hands to prayer, heart center. I can't thank you enough for being here today. Thank you so much for being here. Bring your mind back to that intention, knowing you can think about this at any time. The light in me honors and sees the light in each and every one of you. Namaste. See you guys at your next workout.